Spending alone time and enjoying your own company is one of the best things you could really learn how to do. Hey girl, welcome or welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Lady J. If you're new here, then welcome. Today I have a special topic I will be discussing. It's literally near and dear to my heart. Something that I've been wanting to discuss for the longest, but now we're getting to it. It's none other than solo dating. I've been wanting to talk about this topic for the longest. I feel like it's a lot of women out there that can benefit from solo dating. Whether you're in a relationship or single, it does not matter. Every woman, young and old, middle-aged, whatever age you are, honestly, I feel like all of us can benefit from solo dating. And so if you're interested, then just keep on watching. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with the term solo dating, I feel like it's important for me in this video to explain what the purpose of solo dating is, because there may be some women who don't know what solo dating is or really the reason why they feel like they should benefit from it. But if you are familiar with the term, then you would know solo dating is just nothing more of you spending literally just quality time with yourself and doing certain activities that you love. You know, it's more so of prioritizing yourself, doing self-care, loving on yourself. It has to deal with everything in that nature. So by you being a woman and practicing the art of solo dating, all you're doing is just learning how to build confidence in yourself, and it teaches you how to be independent. Instead of you waiting on others to do things for you, to do things with you, you do them alone, you do them yourself. You can look at it as just like how you would take time to date somebody else, you're getting to know them, right? You're all doing certain activities with each other. It's the same thing, but with yourself. You're actually learning how to build a relationship with yourself. And by doing that, it also teaches you to improve other relationships that you may have around you, whether that's romantic relationships or just friendships, whatever type of relationship. The more you spend time with yourself alone, the more you will learn certain things that you didn't know existed about you. I would hear other women, other girls talk about them going on solo dates and how it helps with improving their self-esteem, their confidence, and how it helps them build, independence. And I was like, let me just give this a shot. Let me just try. One thing solo dating has really taught me is having confidence. Doing solo dates has really given me a confidence booster. It's just something about being able to step foot in a restaurant and not having a group of folks with you, knowing how to spend time, quality time by yourself. That, I feel like, is a special skill. Not everyone is good at that. Not everybody can do that. They always gotta have like a group of friends, a crowd, in order to have fun. Spending alone time and enjoying your own company is one of the best things you could really learn how to do. Like, it really pushes you out of your comfort zone, and it teaches you how to become independent and stop waiting for other people to do things for you. I ain't gonna lie, I remember the first time I did solo dating. This was like probably a year ago, honestly. And I remember getting cute. I put on this nice camo dress, and I decided I was just gonna take myself out to eat. And I decided to go to Olive Garden. Nothing too expensive, just something nice. Got there, ordered my food, I sat down, and I think what I ordered, I had like a glass of wine, and I had maybe like some chicken Alfredo with some vegetables on the side. It was something like that. I remember initially walking into the restaurant feeling kind of nervous and weird, because it's like when you first sit down at the table, it's it has an odd feeling. But over time, I started to enjoy myself, and I really had fun that night. And I walked out of there feeling more confident than I did when I first walked. Solo dating has given me the privilege to become more self-aware. This in turn has helped me become more understanding of what kind of person I am, why I do the things I do, why I act the way I act, why I think the way I do. This all comes from solo dating. Just me having time to myself, being able to hear myself think, being able to reflect, learning myself as an individual. Another thing that solo dating teaches you is how to become less codependent. It prevents you from becoming codependent on others and stop looking for external validation. Because I know for me, this is coming from someone who once was codependent. I was always seeking validation from outside sources. By me actively spending time with myself, getting to know myself as an individual, I learned how to become confident in my own thoughts. I stopped looking for outside validation and start looking within. I started to validate my own desires and wants. So understand, if you are in a relationship, it needs to be a healthy balance. The person that you're with, they also should be doing the same thing. How you take time for yourself, they should be doing the same thing as well. Because if it's just one of y'all doing it, then eventually one of y'all is going to become codependent. This is just going to lead to one of you guys getting lost in one another, not having any self-identity. And you don't want that. So to prevent that, to have that healthy balance, solo dating, spending time with yourself and with your significant other, having a healthy balance. So the ways you can start solo dating if you're new to it, number one, the key thing is to start scheduling solo dates. Consistency here is key. Just like you plan your other dates, like with your friends, with your partner, do the same thing with yourself. I recommend just starting off slow. You don't necessarily have to just begin with a fancy restaurant. If you don't feel too confident just yet with going out to eat alone, what you can do is go to a nice coffee shop. Go to a nice coffee shop, maybe bring you a book, order you some coffee, and just sit down and just enjoy your own time. This will prevent you from becoming so nervous and having anxiety if you're new to it. And over time, once you become comfortable with that, you can start experimenting with other activities. Maybe once you get used to it, maybe you're not so ready to go out to eat. Okay, the next thing you can do is maybe take yourself out on a movie date. Go see your favorite movie. Maybe it's a movie that you want to go see and you've been wanting to go for the longest. You don't have no one to go with you, maybe because everyone is busy. Well, guess what? This is the time that you can go see that movie that you've been wanting to see for the longest. So go see that movie, order you some popcorn, get some drinks. Maybe if you're not ready for that, let's say you're a person and you enjoy nature. You love to spend time in nature. Maybe going on a walk, a daily walk by yourself, getting some daily sunlight. Maybe while on your walk, you can listen to a podcast or listen to your favorite playlist. You can do whatever you want, whatever feels comfortable to you. Because for me, I had to learn. For me, I had to figure out what was comfortable to me in that given moment while being on my solo dating journey. Heck, going to the gym, that can be classified as a solo date because you're working out for your health. Go to that new city that you always wanted to go to. Go visit that country you never been to. Go learn that new language that you always wanted to learn. You can have a day at the beach by yourself. Get you a book, maybe get you a journal, start journaling. There is no activity that you cannot do by yourself. Now, a more creative way you can get into solo dating is basing it off your love language. So for me, my top 3 love languages would be quality time, physical touch, and words of affirmation. So for an example, words of affirmation. Words of affirmations would look like writing a love letter to myself or giving myself daily compliment, writing affirmations on the mirror in barefoot. It could be something as simple as that. Quality time. For me, taking myself to a fancy restaurant, getting dressed up, buying myself flowers. Physical touch, booking a solo massage, or doing some yoga. Another creative way you can get into solo dating, you can base it off the letters of the alphabet. So let's say for A, you want to go to maybe an arcade, maybe an art museum, or maybe an art gallery, something of that sort. B, have a beach day. You can go bowling, go to a basketball game, a baseball game. If you're a woman, I highly recommend for you to start doing solo dating. It will literally change your life and how you view yourself as an individual. I hear from other women all the time speak on how solo dating changed their lives, or how they went from being shy to becoming more confident. They became less dependent and they stopped seeking external validation from others, and they started trusting themselves. They started looking for internal validation. I promise you, once you start, you won't regret it. And the more you do it, the more you make it a practice, the more you will see growth. You'll be amazed in the changes you see in yourself. Alright guys, that is the end of this video. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. If you found this video helpful, then maybe leave some other tips below. Comment below if you have done solo dating, or maybe you're new to it or you want to get into it. Comment down below. We can chat it up. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.